Hello, everyone. This is Xander Giron, and I am back with Random Cast episode 37, I do believe. Man, it's been so long since I've said something like that. Oh, I guess I have been live streaming. That's just not the same as the pre-recorded videos. It's been a while. Felt inspired to do a random cast. I haven't been playing Wargame Red Dragon very much last while. I just, I don't know, returned to my roots, I guess, doing a cast. So I just went on to the current Wargame replay site and basically grabbed the first replay I saw that was ranked. I think it's like literally the first replay that I saw. And yeah, hopefully this is a nice, good match. Otherwise, I guess you'll never see this video see the light of day. It's not a good match, and I'll just find a different one to record. Anyway, on the blue team, we have Hello Computer, a captain using a US General deck. And on the red team, we have Second Lieutenant M1911 using a Baltic Front mechanized deck, I do believe, because the current replay site's pretty slick. Tells you this stuff. Tells you the decks and whatnot. Also tells you, gives you the deck code so you can actually put it in. I didn't bother to do that. I like to be surprised. So it should be an interesting match. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, this is held in a very small place, so it's a good map for mech decks for the most part. And Baltic mech's an interesting one. It's not one that I saw very much back when I played the game. Maybe it is the current meta, I don't know. Baltic did get a few nerfs in the South Africa patch. Oh dear, my desk is a mess. Sorry about that. Anyway, don't know if you can hear me shifting things. Yeah. And the thing is, like, off the top of my head, Baltic Front does have, I think, the makings for a good, or a decent mech deck. I don't know. I think a lot of their support tab, though, is wheeled, so their AA situation might not be very good. I remember I used to get the one artillery piece. I can't remember. It was a 155 howitzer finish one. Was it the Talic 91? Can't remember. I know it was undercosted, and it was available in mech, and it had a 10-second aim time. I can't remember if that got nerfed. Anyway. Yeah, but like the finished BMP2 doesn't have an ATGM, so it's only 20 points, so it's a solid IFV for the price. They also have 10-point BMP1. Okay. So we're starting. Alright, start with blue because blue's best. Couple of M1911 Looks like it's up. I'm guessing it's upvetted Rifleman 75. Could be 90. I'm guessing 75 because that's like the combination for US is Rifleman 75 and A3s, or M1911 Also got the CS for fire support. That's fun. Basically an instant aim time, or really quick aim time, and no reload, so it just shoots. Starting with FOB, Command Humvee. Looks like main thrust is going down the middle. We got M106A2. Is that the 107? Yep. Patriot, PVADs, yeah, AA. IP Abrams, couple CSs, 3 AP. Rangers, presumably. So a lot of rifle. Oh, these guys are down vetted, so could be up vetted Rifleman 90 and down vetted 75, or vice versa. I don't know. Or there could be the same type of rifleman, and one card up vetted, one down vetted. Regardless, so it looks like we got main thrust going through into Foxtrot. I don't know if it's going to. How could it go? If it's going for golf, it'd definitely be spawned down here. So it looks like yeah, it's going to go for Foxtrot areas, I'm guessing. And up here, just a couple of M113A3s with riflemen. I'm guessing this one's probably just going to chill out over here and just kind of watch there. That's one of my favorite things, is to send like a autocannon recon vehicle down around here. Especially if it's amphibious and you just cross. But anyway. So yeah, it definitely looks like Hello Computer is going for Foxtrot. That looks like what they're after. M1911. Got BMP2s. Looks like it's going to be down-vetted Panzerjäger. Oh, another BMP2 that's got this team in it. Yeah. Oh, they do get Newas. Yeah, they get the track Newa. I prefer the wheeled Newa just because this thing is so slow and its autonomy is not very good. Yes, technically it is much more survivable, the forefront, to every other surface, but man, it's just so slow. Oh, we got this guy. It's SU-57. It's not very good. But it is technically a cheap 2.8 kilometer AA piece. Well, anti-helo piece, rather. But it just has, short burst length, low rate of fire. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but not that good. No radar, though, so... Eh. A couple T-72s, those are... Oh, the Polish-based T-72s, interesting. Oh, what would that be? Would that be the Mustis in there? With the recoilless rifle, I think? Because the only other... Yeah, that's what it'd be. Then I got two more of those. FOB. So these guys, I'm guessing, are going for golf. Some of them might go into Foxtrot. Then over here, Sopel. Sopel is... I really want to like the Sopel. Like, it has a good, decent missile on it. But it's just the gun's not very good. Like, it's not radar, which, always a plus. And its range is not, like, horrible, but it's just accuracy and stabilizer aren't great, but having a stabilizer is definitely an advantage because it can fire on the move, and even if it's not doing a lot of damage, it can still suppress helicopters, which can often save your bacon. But yeah, it's just the rate of fire is not good off the top of my head. Like, the stat card rate of fire is a lie. I just can't remember the hidden stat number. And also short burst length. Aside from that, we got Promet, so that's going to be Grom in there, which is a decent manpad team. It's basically a better Igla. Like, it's the same ones that are on the Sopel. So that's from that Recon T-55M. That's the fun one. I think 75 points is maybe a little steep for it. BTR-50s, that's probably going to be... That's the finished one, so it's going to be presumably Yakari 90. And BTR-15, that's probably going to be the Spike. So yeah, it looks like main... I'm guessing these guys are just going to be holding Foxtrot, or kind of holding in this area, and in Bravo. Main thrust from M1911 is going to be golf. Which is interesting, because it means that both players can very easily flex into their main opener, so Hello Computer can flex down into golf, and M1911 can flex up into Foxtrot, but it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Oh, and I zoomed out too far. Really just shows us how much dead space is on this map. Like, you have this entire ocean area, have so much behind Alpha, which, you can use for flanking shenanigans, but that doesn't always happen, or usually happen. And now it looks like these guys are actually going up. Maybe they're going to go up into there. Or are we going to go down? Yep. Yep, definitely Foxtrot. Man, it's been so long. Probably even worse at this one I was before. I think, let's be honest, I was never particularly good at this game, and never particularly good at casting it. But it is something that's fun to do. Okay, looks like that. So that's going to drop Rangers off in there. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, the up-vetted ones are Rifleman 90. And then I'm guessing the down-vetted ones are Rifleman 75. Or they all could also be 90, you never know. What's in it? Yeah, the Musti team, it's the... I don't even know, the Raskassenkräume? I don't even know. I do not speak Finnish. I can barely speak English, and I've been speaking it for my entire life. Oh, did he start with 2 feet? CVs I didn't notice, or did he purchase it and I didn't notice? Anyway, already +2 tick for computer here. Alright, M1911 taking fire. Actually, how much AP these guys? Yeah, they have 16. Yeah, BMP2s are just chewing up those M113s. Like, the M113's a decent... the A3 is a decent one because it has the 3 front and side. Oh, coughing. It's a decent 5-pointer. Yeah, base rifleman. Oh, the once those M1 IAPs get in. Their gun's not particularly good, but they have a lot of armor for the price. Oh, okay, there we go. Rangers aren't in a position to spot the T-55M when it fires. Yeah, I don't think computer can see it. Nope. You know, guys just holding there. Yeah, he's just sending in his rifleman ahead and just trying to fire support, so the computer's just gonna lose a lot of stuff, and then his Abrams would just be not very well supported, but 1911 does not have a lot of dudes to contest them, at least not immediately. Oh, he also didn't start with a mortar. Oh, second CV coming out, so that's going to go into Echo. Oh, Topaz coming out. That's the Finnish, or not the Finnish, that's Polish. Which one's the Topaz? Is that their... that's an IFV, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the IFV symbol. Or is it the APC symbol? Yeah, right, Topaz, that's what they call the BTR-50. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. And you also never really see Topazes very much. I mean, while these guys are getting chewed up... oh, Abrams are moving in. Oh, no. That's... yeah. Once again, they have a lot of armor for their price. That's going to be... yeah, it's PK. It's not the best 5-pointer. Oh, it's Pantsir in that. Oh yeah, downvetted Pantsir 90. And the rifleman 90 are just gonna blap him. Oh, another Humvee coming out. I guess is putting that into Foxtrot. WD-43. I guess is that 3 better than WD-40? Anyway, that's sitting in Echo, so that's now no point advantage, or no tick, but Hello Computer is up 58 points. And he's going to get that +1 tick. Yep. CS going to work is just, yeah, just a fire hose of bullets. Or 20mm cannon rounds. Yeah, it's not looking too great for M1911 right now, but he should be able to... oh, yep. Looks like something got the CS. Was it T-72? BMP-2? I don't know. He takes golf. And if he gets some dudes up, and he can secure it decently well. Oh, those Abrams got to be careful. Pantsir got... oh, no. Oh, those are base Pantsir, so... same AP as a Carl Gustav, but nowhere near the range or accuracy. Well, one less range increment, much worse accuracy. And they're only going to do like 1.5 damage to the front of an IP Abrams. Oh, J Cobra, that's a great anti-infantry helicopter. And it's recon, so it can see him. It's only good optics though, right? Yeah. Oh, Avia 28. Well, who's getting bombed today? Nobody? Oh, got the Humvee. Oh, I didn't see if it got shot down. I think the Patriot might have missed, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, Humvee went down, so no +1 for computer. Oh, bring out the Command M1 Abrams. That makes sense. Oh, and CV coming out for Bravo. Yeah, so this is kind of the situation that computer's on. He's taken Foxtrot, sort of. Doesn't really have the top part of it, but that top's really annoying to get into. Even if it's not particularly well covered. But yeah, doesn't have Bravo. Doesn't have Golf. Now, I don't think Golf would be too difficult for a computer to get into, but Bravo is... it's one of my pet peeves on this map, is Bravo is just so heavily favored to the Alpha side. Especially if they're a mech deck. Because it's easy for them to reinforce into it. And if it's basically all close quarters force fighting for the most part. So it's just, it favors Mech immensely. Delta is somewhat favored when it comes to golf, just because it is a little, it is, closer, but I don't know, it's just much easier for the Alpha side to get into golf than it is for Delta side to get into Bravo, because Alpha has a direct road into it. This is, you have to take the forest in, or you go around through here, but I don't know. I always find fighting in this area is just the worst when it happens. Just the line of sight gets really screwy. Anyway, so M1911 does have the +1. However, the Command M1 Abrams is going to be getting into Foxtrot momentarily. I'm curious with that Humvee that got blown up, the Humvee CP. Did M1911 get line of sight on it, like with the Panzerkar here and saw it, or was it just kind of a, I want to bomb that force, and that just happened to be where the Humvee was going? Anyway, Pewter has gone a foothold into golf. Lots of riflemen. Unfortunately, riflemen aren't exactly the best grinding infantry. Not the worst ever, I guess, just because they do have a decent 5-pointer. Actually, isn't this fast too? Oh, it's only 65. Nope, another WD-43 coming up. If I recall correctly, the Jeep CVs have kind of fallen out of the meta a little bit just because they are so fragile. Back when I played, they were they were a very common pick. Like, I use them all the time in ranked. Just because, you get so many of them per card. Ooh, J Cobra sneaking around. Actually, does M1911 see it? Hasn't seen it yet. Unfortunately, the J Cobra is not the best, just because it has the grenade launcher instead of the Vulcan. Not that the grenade launcher is great against infantry, but the Vulcan is just much more flexible. Oh, the Cobra has seen the Jeep CV. So it'll be interesting to see how 1911 react. Oh, BTR 50s shooting up the Cobra, but it makes it away. Oh, Avia 28, but is escorted by an SU. Oh, they both took a hit. Or no. Avia's just, yeah, evac. Oh, the Patriot did go down. Oh, yeah, and the J Cobra went down. Alright, so Hello Computer does have the +1 tick again. 69 points versus 14. Oh, it got his Echo CV. No, that's not good. Well, not good for 1911. Oh. BMP2's chewing up the rifle, but is about to run out of ammunition. Oh. T-70, or is that the Moosey team taking a shot? Oh, Nighthawk. Did it see this? Oh, he saw the fob. And there's no AA. Well, I guess there's that, but I don't think it's going to see it. Oh, it did. And, oh, it did get the shot off. It got damaged. Oh, is a Newa. There was a Newa. Is it in range, or did it go down? I don't know. Oh, no, there it is. Turned off. Makes sense. It's trying to take out the fob. Which is, taking out the enemy's forward operating base is always handy. Keeps them, messes up their supply situation, especially if they take only one card of supply trucks because they have the FOB. Oh, Diego's probably going to blow those guys to hell. It's got to turn on. Okay, he turned it on too late, so it might get a hit. Yep, but didn't make it out. That would have been funny if it was a crit, though. I wonder if 1911 noticed his FOB getting bombed. Anyway, these Panzer car just getting absolutely chewed up. Ooh, base M1 Abrams. Once again, just like the M1 IP, its gun's not great. Mostly in terms of ranges. Honestly, that range on a 65-point tank's not unusual. But there also are a lot of tanks in that price range that do have longer range guns. But it has good fire control and just a lot of frontal armor for the price. It's a very chunky tank for the price. Anyway, yeah, not a lot from 1911 to stop these guys. Like, he could potentially lose, like, all of Gulf. Yep, he's relocating his CV. Also, it does threaten his CV and Foxtrot because if you have this part of Gulf, you can very easily flex up into the top of Foxtrot. I don't know if those guys are the right choice. He has to bring in more Panzerkari. Does he have he does have Panzerkari 90 in his deck, but I don't know if that's what's in these. Oh, it is 90. He's unloading them kind of early. Is that just like a miss micro, or... I don't know. Interesting. Oh, Nighthawk came in. Oh, dropped a single bomb on himself. That's... I guess he's trying to do a split fire on the Newa if he saw it. I'm not sure. Anyway, 1911 is currently ticking +2. Its scores are currently 82 to 64. Oh, IHawk Pip 3. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Oh, Hawk 51 and SU coming out. SU 22. It's the seed plane. Misses. But honestly, the reload on the Hawk 51 is pretty quick, so it's not a huge loss because it didn't take any damage. Okay, he did turn off the Pip 3. Okay, yep, Panzerkari shot up the M113s. Alouette's getting shot. Okay, now this is actually not a great situation for Hello Computer because all his vehicles are isolated from his infantry, so these Panzerkari 90 are potentially quite dangerous. But yeah, 1911 CV did go down, so he's only ticking up +1 now. Oh, Nighthawk's back out. Panzerkari probably going to have a bad day. Oh, Newa's on, though. One hit on the Nighthawk. And 2 hits. Nighthawk's down. So, yeah. 1911's not going to have to worry about a Nighthawk anymore, but there's still the Deagle. It's an interesting choice from Hello Computer to have both a Nighthawk and the Deagle. Usually you take one or the other because they're both expensive, one per card planes. And the US has a pretty decent air tab. You know, want to spread the love. Oh, okay, he's got the Block 52. Yeah, 1911 is just letting his SU die, I guess. He's gonna EVA. I think he just must not have noticed. I don't know where his attention is. Oh, Mi-24W doing some work. No AA, no anti-helicopter AA rather. Like the CS is the CS does not have good plane and helicopter range. It's a vehicle tab thing, not a support tab. Okay, PVAD's coming out. Interesting support tab so far. He has from Hello Computer. He has 2 anti-plane pieces. Technically, the Pip 3 also is anti-helicopter. It's like the longest anti-helicopter range. Oh, Hawk's running away. The block has exhausted all his AMRAAMs. Anyway, that WD-43 is not in a great spot. But these Abrams are just chewing up these Panzerkari. Oh, and that's taking 50. Oh, but it shoots up the Humvees with light riflemen in them. Honestly, light riflemen are not the worst, but they're not that great either. And honestly, if the... Oh, here comes the Deagle. Newa's being respied. It is turned on. It's going to be... Oh, it gets a hit. And it got the hit before the Deagle got the bombs off. It's going to get another hit. And it does. Oh, that is 2 cards down. 2 playing cards gone. That's a lot. Those are some definite losses for a computer. And he also lost a lot of stuff here in golf. But also so did 1911. I'm not sure what the balance is on that. That IP Abrams though is in a pretty dangerous position for 1911. Because it could, Hello Computer just got so focused on trying to take golf that he didn't think to try and flex up into Foxtrot. Which makes sense. Oh, Avia's back out. Is that the same one? I didn't pay attention to the name on the first one. Or on before it. Hey, what's he going after? He's going after the rifleman? They're not going after anything, apparently. Yeah, the one shame about the Mi-24W is it does have the, like, the Kokons are not great. Not the worst. Like, Kokonams are better. But it has the 57mm rockets. If it had the 80mm S8 rockets, it'd be perfect. Because yeah, the S5s just aren't very good. Are they only 1 HE? Are they 2? Yeah, they're 1 HE. They're just not very good. No, terrible accuracy. No HE power. They can definitely like suppress and stun infantry, especially out in the open. They can do some damage, but once infantry get into buildings, the utility of the S5s just drops way off. Shamer, did Yukari 90 get nerfed to 15 points? I can't remember. Oh, is that... Do you call it the ACAF? Interesting. I guess he wants the 5 HE. Nope, blocks back out. Probably going to be circling on cap. Yep, Hawk and SU coming out. Should be careful engaging. The Newa is there. Oh, takes out the Hawk. Oh, first Newa shot misses. Second, misses. Is it 40 ECM on that? Yeah. How much? I could have sworn that was like 150 before. Eh, whatever. It's a solid plane for the price. Anyway, riflemen about to engage and then probably get deleted once they fire. Ooh. Double tap onto the Abrams. Oh, what's that? Stabilization malfunction, so that's not going to make a huge difference. One team goes down. Oh, does get a hit, but they're only going to do 1.5 damage to the front. Oh, unless the BMP-2 start absorbing fire. Oh, Hawk's out. Avia's out. Block 52 is just kind of chilling over there. Riflemen have gone down. Abrams and PVAD are going to make it out, though. Oh. Avia took a couple hits, but did not go down. It's was it the IL-28, so same thing as the B5. It has 15 HP. No ECM, though. Okay, Panzerkari. Oh, they're engaging the riflemen first, so their machine guns are going to be occupied. Oh, but the BMP-2s are coming in. If that MIP engaged, it could actually do a lot of hurt to those Panzerkari. It's engaging a little too late. Oh, nope, they're engaging. Yep, it goes down. Yep. 1911 still in the fight. Scores are 146 to 90. It's putting 1911's putting more stuff into, not a lot. Like I think that's like 10-point infantry on a 5-pointer, so it's not hugely expensive. Has some trucks. Hawks are bombing, or Hawk is bombing. Pips, yep, turned on. It's gonna get a sneaky hit on the... Oh, come on, come on. It's gonna hit. Oh, last second miss. PVAD's did some damage, though. Oh. Coughing. Oh, and now the Pip is out of ammunition and the Avia 28's back in. That's a different one. It is a 2 per card plane, so I don't think either are being lost at this point. It's just the other one's damaged. Oh, it's the Pip should be safe. Yeah, block. Came out a little too late to get a hit or to get a kill. I didn't see if it got a hit. I was too zoomed in. Yeah, looks like it's really coming down to what's happening in Gulf at the moment. And the thing is, yeah, this is a relatively close-in fight, which is definitely going to favor mech deck, but that's just this map in general. However, smart use of tanks can really help, just because, you know, they don't die very quickly, usually. Especially the Abrams. And there's not really a lot of tanks from M1911, so if Hello Computer makes good use of his Abrams, that could actually cause a lot of trouble for M1911. Because he really doesn't have a lot of anti-tank power. Like, he has the Panzer Kari 90, which are good, but only 700 meters. And aside from that, it's the Mi-24Ws. Oh, blocks going after... I'm not sure what that Hawk was up to. Oh, and the Newa just slaps the block out of the sky. Rip that Falcon. 2 more Pip 3s coming up. Actually, isn't the Pip 3 only like 3 per card? I think it is. Also lost his Patriot. Patriot is a Patriot 1 or 2 per card. I guess it depends if you upfed it, doesn't it? Oh, Avia's back out. Oh, computer needs to stop those cargoes so that resupplies the Hawk. Oh, both SUs circling. Oh, PVADS has a bad day. Oh, ACAS firing. But they only have 2 frontal armor, so the Moosties can munch on them. Yep, Mi-24 is doing some work now. Alright, oh, Sioux are evacing. One of them got damaged. That one fired. What did they fire at? Did they shoot at the one of... Did they go one of the Pips? I don't know. They're both there. Oh, right, he shot at the PVADs. That's right. Oh, the Hawk's moving. It can't shoot. Oh, but it's stunned, and yep, that IHawk is gonna go down. I think, maybe. Yep, I think the rockets got it even. Oh, shooting the supply trucks. Yeah, it makes sense. Deny the enemy supply. I think the Abrams maybe be a more pertinent target to engage. But yeah. Also, there's... Now then again, they don't have any Kokons left, so they can't really do much against the Abrams. Oh, the Abrams are out of 50, basically. Oh, Syria gets 1. Oh, you did a gun run. Okay. Do you forget that's not a Syria? Oh, does not get a hit on a Pip. Oh, 1 hit, 2 hits. Double tap. This poor hind. Anyway, what's the Avia bombing? It's gonna get the Humvees? Doesn't get anything. Anyway, I wonder if was it the Yak B or was it the Su-22's 23mm gun that got the crit on the Abrams? Anyway, oh, he's moving for it. Yeah, those Panzer Kari 90 are just gonna eat it alive. He really needs to get those Pips resupplied. Yeah, 1911 is... Oh, and he's bringing out a Command T-72, so that's going to be a bit harder to kill. Yep, 1911's making a comeback. If he gets a CV into Gulf, that's going to be a +1 tick. He's going to build that lead even more. Oh, more Abrams moving up. 2 Newas. Oh boy. Oh, Super Cobra coming out. That's going to be interesting. It does have the sidearm, which is a seed missile. However, it's only 16 AP power, which means it can't one-shot the Newa. Oh, that's getting smoked off. Interesting. Oh, Hatsukari running into some riflemen. Oh, not microed, so they're using the machine guns. They're not taking out those A3s. And like, you might not think of, like, in the 50, like, build is actually really strong, especially in forest fighting with the accuracy scaling. Like, if you look, the one that isn't panicked has 45% accuracy. Nope, Avia. Oh, critical incendiary. On any other plane, that would have been a one-shot. Instead, yeah, it's just flying. Oh, Syria took some to fire at something. I don't think the SU might have fired at some. No, SU didn't fire at all. Took a hit though. Oh, BMP-2 is gonna, yeah, clean up the M113s. Oh, and the Panzer car got the VCP. So now it's giving 1911 the +1 tick. Super Cobra sneaking around. This thing used to have a AIM-9M, I do believe. Yeah, it has an AIM-9M. Some sort of AIM-9, I'm pretty sure it's the M. So, there's only, you know, once again, only had the 2, just like the sidearm. But it had it was long range against planes. So it actually was interesting as an anti-plane helicopter. Not exactly great, because, you know, only 2 missiles versus factory ECM. But it's certainly an interesting unit. Alrighty. And M1911 was the winner with 157 conquest points to 90, 2,520 kills, 2 hello computers, 1,700. Yeah, that was... It's just, yeah, I think the big thing that wound up costing Hello Computer was when he's overrunning Golf, he just didn't have enough infantry to screen his tanks. So just round up... it just made it easy for 1911 to clean up the tanks at close range with the Panzer Akari. It also brought in the 2 Mi-24Ws. And Hello Computer just didn't have a lot of anti-helo AA. Oh, had Stinger Cs. I didn't see what transport they came in. Actually, so what does that make computers infantry tab? So Rifleman 90, Rifleman 75, Light Rifleman, Stingers. What was the 5th tab? The 5th card. And it doesn't matter. If I wanted to, I could go and grab the deck code, but it does not matter. Is this also, yeah, this is also a matchup that very heavily favored M1911, just being a mech deck on hell in a very small places. Usually a winning combination, you know, provided, you know, equal player skill. And, yeah. Also, it's just, I don't know, because yes, this is very much a very infantry-centric fight, and US is not very good at infantry fights. It really needs to, a US player really needs to take advantage of their fire support. And there were definitely times where, yeah, Hello Computer was, you know, making pretty good use of their fire support, but eventually, yeah, like I said, toward, you know, overrunning Golf, they got separated and just got taken out. Definitely like seeing the ACAV coming out. That's an interesting unit. Like, yeah, like, honestly, the US deck has a lot of interesting units that just don't see a lot of use. We go into Armory, US, Recon. Okay, Cascouts aren't an interesting unit, they're just a silly one that's not very good. Oh yeah, like the Humvees, like, you know, for 15 points, like, they have no armor, but they have 10 HP, so they are just an interesting, you know, cheap, good optics unit. The minigun, maybe a bit more so, because it can engage helicopters. This one, not really that good. This, you know, autocannon's garbage, and, yeah. But then you have the M551A Cav and the M51A1 TTS. The gun's not very good against vehicles. You know, it's a heat gun, not very high AP, so it can't even one-shot 2 armor, but it has 5 HE power. And it's 8 rounds a minute, so that gives you 40 HE a minute. You know, they can really wreck infantry under the right conditions. Oh yeah, the TTS has the Shillelagh C, which is not very good, but sometimes you can harass people with an ATGM. That's not very good. Oh yeah, but like aside from that, like, so you have like, honestly, all the Bradleys are decent. Like, I'd say the M3 maybe not so, just because of the base toe, just can't one-shot 2 armor, but M3A1's actually not bad. M3A2 is fun. Seals maybe not so good. Kiowa's, eh. This one's interesting just because there's the rockets and the machine gun, but it's not the best, especially for 70 points with the exceptional optics. Kiowa Warrior, though, is actually a really fun unit. Obviously have to be careful, it's very fragile, but it's fun. Rangers are all good. But yeah, US just has fun. Has a lot of fun options in this, especially if you look in tanks. MBT-70 is, you know, it's a good anti-infantry tank, but you usually just don't have the points or the card space to take it in most US decks. What's it? E2 Starship as well can be fun, though the autocannon is not great. Well, neither is the one on it's the same one on the MBT-70. Actually, it has a lot more ammunition available to it, though. Yeah, but yeah, the MBT-70 just has a better gun, though. Higher rate of fire, better accuracy, stabilizer, a little more AP, but it's heat, so it's like not like a huge difference. 5 HE. Super M60, not very good. AGS is fun. Not very good against other tanks just because of, you know, very fragile. Oh yeah, I'm just actually just unnecessarily expanding the length of this video. Might edit this out. Or I might not. Who knows? Oh yeah, as I was saying, like, US has a lot of fun units and don't necessarily see a lot of use. We're in the vehicle tab. What am I looking for? Combat. Combat is, I don't know, it would have been interesting if they made the Combat a transport, but it's not. Ontos is just fun because, you know, it's the Ontos. Like, you cannot beat the Ontos. It is the greatest. CEV is basically just a better Centurion AVRE. Better armor. It's still slow, but not as slow, and has better autonomy. And it has a 50. Actually, I think the AVRE has a 50 too. There it is. Oh no, it's a 1919. Oh yeah. But yeah, just the US has some fun units that don't necessarily see use. Because they're not exactly meta. Oh, the V150 90mm is not good though. Also, what was it? Baltic Front Infantry. Oh yeah, Yukari 90R is still 10 points. Interesting that he's, yeah, Fehotan Zemetsky, I can't remember what said mech is short for. Interesting taking them in the Topaz. Actually. Wait, are Yukari available? Are they only Moto? No, I'm pretty sure they're mech. Is it? Oh, what am I clicking on? Mechanized. Yeah, so yeah, they're available. They're solid. Commandosi are, I don't know. Nostavaki. Oh. I like the implication that this guy is just shoulder firing the Laudi. Oh yeah, but like Baltic Front, usually see them more moto oriented because they have a lot of good wheeled stuff. But yeah, they're not a bad mech deck. Talak 91, yeah, this thing. Did it get nerfed? I can't remember if at the same time got nerfed. Because it used, at least before the South Africa patch, it had a it's a 150. I think I called it 155, so 152. It had 10-second aim time or something like that. Anyway, I'm just wasting time. Yeah. This was Random Cast, episode 37. And, yeah, might record another one of these. I might not. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm Xander Tyron, and you guys have a lovely day.